Went from this to this without using a wig or a closure piece. Stay tuned. You guys do not want to miss this. Hello guys. Alright, so we're going to jump right into it. So I use this 3-in-1 relaxer to make sure that my hair color matched the color of the tracks, which was pretty much jet black. I left that in for about 30 minutes, then I rinsed it out, and it looked like this. This is the front, the side, and here's the back. Alright, then I applied my conditioner, rinsed that out. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of feeling these curls. Alright, so I blow dried my hair all over. And then I started to make a part, and I actually used the hot comb to get my hair as straight as possible, so that way it can match the tracks. And then so I'm getting my hair ready for a ponytail. I got my little ponytail in. See my little ponytail. Alright, so then I start putting my tracks in the front. I'm working on the swoop right now. I probably like 3 tracks on the bottom, and then I started incorporating the rest of the tracks in my hair to add thickness. Alright, then I just brush that on out, smooth it out. Start swooping it around. Alright, then I start brushing my little baby hairs. Y'all see my little baby hairs? Start brushing them down, getting them out the way, and I'm putting my tracks in. And as you can see, I'm kind of putting them in at a slant, so you want to make sure you kind of slant them when you're putting them in, because that's the direction I want the hair to go. Alright, so I'm blow drying. Adding one more track in there just to make sure it's as full as possible. Okay, and now I'm just using my rat tail comb to kind of like blend everything. And I'm going to flat iron that last little piece, and I'm going to also cut my ends. So I cut my ends in order for it to be a smoother transition with the weave in my hair. Alright, so I use this glue to do my invisible hairline. As you can see, I'm already working in very small sections. I think that's the best way to do it. You want to focus on one section at a time. And also, I want you to know that I'm using the ends. So I cut the hair from the track, and I use the ends of the hair, okay? So not the part you cut off the track, but you use the bottom of it. And you want to make sure that you just kind of spread it out, like make sure it's like really flat and kind of jagged, so that way it looks natural as possible. And so I'm going back in with a little bit more of my gel. And as you can see, I was kind of snipping at it to make sure it's not blunt, because I know sometimes it looks blunt even at the ends a little bit. So sometimes I go in and just cut to make sure, you know, it looks, you know, thin as possible. It looks like edges. Alright, and so you want to take your time, have a very steady hand when you're doing this, and lots of patience, okay? I was having trouble myself, but I just kept going at it and just took my time, allowed it to dry. Alright, so now I'm just going back over parts that were still needing more hair. And you're going to get some shedding. I want to add that as well. So you're going to get some shedding as you're doing this, because not every little piece is going to stick the first time. So expect some to come off. Even after it dries, some of the little pieces sometimes come off. But as long as some is staying on there, you're good. You're good, okay? Just keep doing that in little sections, and before you know it, it's going to be full, okay? You guys see the process. You guys see what I started with. So it's getting there, slowly but surely. Alright, and now I'm going to take my blow dryer again, and I'm going to use the back of my rat tail comb and just press down and make sure everything's on well, and allow it to dry. And then I'm going back, filling in places where I felt was like still a little too thin. And as you can see, it's turning white. I think that's due to the buildup, but if you spray it with the free spray, then it should be fine. Alright, once that dries, you're going to gently guide your hair in a ponytail and comb all the loose hair out. Then after that, I use my Edge Control Black and my Shine and Jam to smooth out my hair. So this also allows it to blend better and smooth everything out, so that way you get a more seamless look. And I use the black edge control for the back to fill in those gaps because I had thinning back there, so I wanted it to look full as possible. So I added that in there, and now I'm just brushing it to smooth it out. Alright, so I used some braiding hair to do this jumbo braid, and just went on and braided that down. I was just very gentle with it. You don't want to put too much weight on your hair when you're doing this. Alright, then I went right back in and smoothed everything out once more. I don't know if you can see, but in the back I also have a piece of hair hanging, and I'm going to use that to wrap around the ponytail. And voila, there you go. This is the final look. I loved it, guys. I was so happy and proud of myself. It was fun. I will definitely be doing more looks like this using this method. Here's some pictures without a filter. Really see like how natural it looked. It's not perfect, but I love the turnout. Thanks for watching, guys.